But all right. So we're here with another Sham talk, and obviously, let's talk about this. It's been the talk of the whole years, and that is how are we doing now in 2024? Well, to sum up 2024, it's been a definite ride. We've seen people get exposed. We've seen people do some crazy shit. Crazy shit is happening in the world, as we know. Um, but obviously, what's one thing that really stood out the most, besides all these things that compile into one thing, and that is the talk. Our brain span. Where are we going with this? Where I'm going with this is that obviously now we're at this point of terminologies being different. Like you could say OMG instead of oh my gosh. TBH, to be honest, like we had these little terms for stuff, but now we're at this age where everything is brain dead. And I have this video which I will be showcasing just little bits and pieces like I did with the last Sham talk, which was about phones and technology and how it's just regressed itself and just became plain. Now we're gonna be hearing some brain rot speech in Parliament.
To the Sigmas of Australia, I say that this goofy-air government have been capping, not just now but for a long time. A few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government I lead. They're capaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap non-stop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro.
Yeah, that is the little example number one that I really wanted to showcase out of this video, and that is true. You literally hear, phantom tax, show your gyat to the Rizzler, you're so skibbity, what's it called, put the fries in the bag, little bro, capping, all this other terminology. It all sounds random as fuck when you hear this. And sorry if I had to emphasize on the what's it called, on the horrible language, but yes, that's basically where we're living in this age where we're literally saying, "Oh, you're so skibbity toilet," and when you hear that, you're literally saying, "What now?" Like I get the whole point of saying, "Oh my gosh," and saying "OMG" or "hee hee" or what's it called, LMAO. Like that was one thing that a lot of people did not like, into changing into the form of laughing out loud, laughing my ass off. Like instead of saying the whole term how it was, they regressed it to small terms. And now we're in this age where it's what's it called, phantom tax could mean something else. Skibbity has no complete meaning, but they say it around. Put the fries in the bag, little bro. It's like literally saying like, shut up, like, put the stuff, like, basically saying like, it's time to hang it up, like, kind of like saying in a slang like that. Like these slangs got to the point that it's like very brain dead, like of the form of talking that I've lost this whole sense of like what is the terms now in this age.
They're watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14.
Okay, when it comes to this and obviously saying, oh, they were watching too much Kai Cenat, obviously, like, yes, now we're at this age where a lot of people end up watching influencers. I'm obviously one that's also live on Twitch and people end up watching here and there, along with other creators that are around in the space. They also watch YouTube videos and they also have like they hear what the people say, like when it comes to like stuff. Like, I get that. And usually, like, them saying, oh, you should ban social media. Like, in that case, kind of, you don't want to. Because then it's the whole concept of we should ban it. But then the kids are going to start getting curious to, like, finding ways to overpass the block. And finding another ways to get social media. Like, it's the same thing with people trying to ban TikTok. Like, even if you try to ban TikTok, there's always going to be another type of social media that's going to get the attention of everyone, and it's going to start raising the brain rot even more. So it's inevitable. It's an inevitable thing to limit. Like, yes, when it comes to like certain stuff from the media, shouldn't be for them. And yeah, you don't want that. Like, there's a limit to when it comes to this, but when it comes to just like banning it altogether, that's when it's a problem. And a lot of people start jumping into like these overpaths and finding an alternative that could be either worse or just something similar. But it all depends.
Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio. I would be taking...
Oh yeah, I remember when people were like literally like putting skull emojis and obviously like saying Ohio memes. Like, I remember when the whole Ohio situation, like they were talking about it, like, oh, like they're probably from Ohio. Only people from Ohio, like you'll see people like this, and skull emoji instead of saying I'm dead. Like, going with that terminology. Like, yeah, that's when it starts getting to the point of like, what the hell is like even the concept of talk anymore, when you have like these like terminologies that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm assuming that the people from Ohio probably got pissed, and I don't deny them that they would be mad, but man, dude, talk was it's awful in this age.
If some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for a government with more aura. Skibbity.
Oh no, she literally said the skibbity at the end. Oh, that is vile. That is vile. But what do we learn from this? Well, Brainrot is definitely in the water and in the minds of everyone else. Obviously, yeah, whenever they say the new generations, they're gonna be shaping the world. Yeah, this is the horrible path you don't want to see, of people just saying, skibbity toilet, right? No, you don't want to hear that BS. It's the same thing with this. I'm not done yet. There's a little thing of brain rot that we also have. Besides the talk, we also have attention spans where it's very, very bad. And I have a video of an example. Let's just say I'm a typical human, just minding my business, and I have TikTok. What's the whole the TikTok meme? Well, it's this. You're watching a video of a thing you want to watch, like let's say you want to see a clip of some Family Guy, some South Park, and then you have all this regression of stimulus, which is either another clip of another show, some gameplay, some Subway Surfers, some cutting soap, some stuff like that. It's all a mess.
Minor skill worth being so unattractive? That's for the fan to decide.
Like, look at that. Like, I'm just trying to watch Family Guy, but then I see I have everything else, and it's so bad. Like, I'm like looking at everything else. I'm looking at a little bit of South Park. I'm watching the hydraulic press. I'm watching something of Simpsons. Another TikTok video. Someone cutting soap. Someone another show. A grandma with another TikTok. Something else. Like, there's so much. And the last thing that was missing was the... Hold on. Let me try to get it. The jingling keys. That's literally like the whole point of what you're getting of society. That we're not prone to focus on one thing anymore. Like, we need a whole bunch of stuff. We need the jingling keys. We need everything else. And it's sad that this is what society is going. That even people like are starting to say that we're going back like horribly as a society. And when it comes to this, yeah, like there's not much what's gonna like be changed. Like, change is gonna happen no matter what. It could be language. It could be attention spans. It could just be life in general. But what I want you to understand is this is what 2024 and beyond is going to be like moving forward. It's a scary thing, but it's a thing that we're living in. And if you're the ones that have not suffered through all this stimulus, and obviously started like talking like skibbity this, skibbity that, phantom tax, put the fries in the bag, little bro. then congratulations, you have survived a tournament and a whole series of brain rot. Like, I'm getting the little bit of it, and it sucks, but that's life, and we can't change it. Damn.